Season 2 of The Pitt just wrapped up, but beyond the medicine, beyond the drama, there's a conversation happening in this show that I think a lot of people need to hear. This show is quietly telling us some things that are really important about mental health, and I think it's worth talking about. One of the things that struck me most while watching this show is how every single character, these are emergency medicine doctors, healthcare professionals, some of the most highly trained, high-performing people in the world, every single one of them is carrying something different. And I think that's a really important reminder. We have this preconception that if you're successful, if you're accomplished, somehow you're immune to mental health struggles. But the Pitt completely dismantles that idea. Mental health does not discriminate. It doesn't care about your background. It doesn't care about where you come from. It affects everyone in very different ways. And the moment we stop treating that like a personal failure, the better off we're all going to be. But here's where the show really got me, and it's the character of Dr. Robbie. Throughout the entire show, Robbie is the leader. He's the example that these younger doctors are looking up to. And for most of the show, he does what a lot of men in leadership positions do. He deflects. He always emphasizes that he's okay when in reality he's not. And I get it because that's what we've been taught, right? That strength means never showing pain, that being a leader means having it together when everyone else doesn't, and that being a man means you deal with your problems quietly and you move on. But here's the thing. That version of leadership is very outdated, in my opinion, and is actually less effective. It's not inspiring anyone, and Robbie is essentially preaching what he can't sow. When Robbie finally reaches a point where the people around him can see that he's not okay, and he stops pretending, that's actually the most powerful moment in his arc because it's honest, and honesty is what people actually connect to. Think about it this way. If you're a young doctor, a young professional, a young man watching someone you respect admit that they're not okay, and then they show you how they're dealing with their problems, that's actually a really effective example. It shows to the younger generation that, one, it's okay to ask for help, but two, it also shows them strategies and methods that help deal with different mental health struggles. So if you haven't watched The Pitt, I would highly recommend it, not just because it's a great show, but because it shows a lot of things about mental health. And if what I said just resonated with you, just know that asking for help is not a step down. It's actually how you level up.